Welcome back, welcome back. I hope you guys doing right. Today, got a little, question. Theory. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that I've noticed something that I don't know if they're purposely doing it or they're just doing it because they were already affected by it. Because everyone's affected by things, and then we go and do things. Now, what I'm talking about is rap. And probably as you can see off the title, it's what drew you into even, join this video. Now, for a numerous amount of years, I've, grew up in rap, listening to it. And then I stopped listening to things because of where it went. I'm thinking to myself, has rap split the mentality of people? Not split people. No, you individually split your mind into two people. And it's scientifically known that you have, your mind, and then there's your ego. Get it? But those two things are one person. And thinking about certain things, like what brought this up is thinking about this new M album. I listened to it or whatever, at least majority of it, and was impressed with the lyrical, I guess, content, but it's just the same old Satanism, same old sound the horns, and it hit me. I said, wait up. Majority of rappers that make it now or has made it, they always do this alter ego. Jay-Z became Jehovah. DMX, he rapped a lot about his good side and his bad side. M's album is Slim Shady talking to Marshall Mathers. The whole album is him rapping to himself about the world, right? And thus, listeners listen to these albums like, myself, and I don't really particularly like M and all this stuff, but I do like these other artists I named. I don't like all this stuff, but I like this stuff, right? And I've noticed the duality in that. Like Tupac, the Tupacs, the activists, I love my people, and then I'm a gangster and I'll blow your head off, my people. Get it? I realized that, like I said, I don't know if they purposely do it or you're trying to appeal to, multiple audiences, thus making you more money. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't want to say, make it a conspiracy video saying, oh, they're definitely doing this. No, nothing's new under the sun. And, people try to compete with each other and we do shit. And then next thing you know, you look double-minded. Now, seeing that myself, I'm affected by this stuff, and I started rapping, and I have two rap names, two different styles. One that raps more reckless like everything, and one that, talks more mature and raps reckless but mature about real stuff. But then I learned a new style, my God flow. And it's the blend of both of them. Because everybody says be peaceful. God's all about peace, but then they forget that He wrathed the whole world all at once. Everybody talks that Jesus stuff and says, "Yeah, love him. He'd walk in His ways." And dark, 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 dark. Well, He said to follow my daddy's ways, and His daddy said there's a time for everything. You get it? There's a time to be peaceful, but there's a time to stand up and break heads. And there's no getting around that. Now, seeing that division is never a good thing unless it's necessary in keeping peace. One's mind should never be divided. My father said a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So if people are transforming now more into their egos instead of their original self, how are people going to find their way back to fusing? Because when you started out, you were just one. You were one with your ego. Until you until you learned about being better and what treatment people get for being better. See, once you see this, the equal shit goes right out the window. Because when you realize I can be treated better if I do things, I'm going to go do those things, right? Now, another man's going to be like, well, I want to be treated better, so I want to do more. Competition automatically, right away. Get it? So, the nature of being better is just reality. That's what makes people do more, and then we get the beautiful things we do have out of the competitions. If men didn't compete with each other for women, you think we live in this comfortable ass world? No, because men are comfortable, not in a super comfortable environment. We make the environment comfortable because women like comfortable shit. And the more you make it comfortable, the more a woman wants to be around you. Get it? So men are automatically thrust into competition. Just like women. Because you got to get chosen. Sound the horns. My daddy's in the building. Now, this double-mindedness has seeped into everything, where yin and yang is represented on every level now. The Lord and evil is represented in everything. And it's really coming to the point where people are starting to maybe understand that the Lord is your original mind, and then your ego is the devil. Get it? Because it seems like people that are doing bad and wickedness and shit, those are the people that chose their side already. They're like, I'm my ego. I imagine Vegeta. The devil enhanced me by giving me power of knowing how to lie. I'm a magician now with my mouth. I could use this image to make her believe I'm a good man. I can use this money to cast a spell of I'm a great man, and I'm a provider, but I ain't gonna provide for you. Thus, women having all these complaints about men that have shit. Get it? Even the women have become dual-minded. You have women that literally are saying, I want to be a boss chick and be the leader, but I want a man that's a leader to come lead me. You're a fucking boss. Nobody's coming to lead you, dog. What you talking about? You want yin and yang. I want to be in charge and I want to be submissive. No. No. Not the level of where you're at. No. That's for poor people. You don't get that. See that I'm in charge woman, but I also have a man that's on my level in charge and he respects that I'm more masculine. That's a poor man's advantage. Men that have money and all this other stuff, they don't why the fuck would I have to deal with your butch attitude and your arguing and your this and that? I pay people to think for me. I don't need you to think for me. They made devices that can think for me, and it's better than every man in the world. Why the fuck do I need you to help me make my business? They have AI. They have before AI. There's other men that say, "Hey, I studied and went to college and pay me, and I work for you as your financial advisor." Women need to get this dumb shit out their head where they're like, "I'm gonna build your business. I'm gonna make you get more rich by being with me." A rich man's already rich. He doesn't want to fucking get more rich with his wife up his ass trying to get him to do more than what he's already doing. He's already in competition. Get it? This duality minded nature seems to not be working for a lot of people, it seems like, because one, everything's not for everybody. Two, it can happen. You know, you could be double minded, I guess, and Mitch and Mitch, whatever. You don't have to do the conventional thing. You can be a boss chick and get a man that respects you for that, still treats you like a woman, um, you know, bring that feminine out you, but also allow you to be a little stronger when he may not be going in the right direction. You know, he's taking risk and shit. And, you know, you would be a good addition to a man like that, that takes risk and fucks up a lot. That's what you're good for. A man like that, a man that doesn't make mistakes and can pay people to help him with, he doesn't need you for that. And even if he did, he ain't gonna do it. It's not a good look. When I come home, I don't want to be in bed with my business partner. They gonna still be talking about business and what we. No, I'm supposed to come home to my wife and a fucking another my other side of life, comfort, not fucking talking about business and arguing, being double-minded. Now you got two minds. You get anyway. I could be wrong, even though I'm not, because I said it doesn't work for everybody. That's how I know I'm not wrong. But back to this rap thing. It really is like that, man. Like a lot of these rappers, they have this dual-minded. You got Carly B and or what was it? Uh, I forgot her name. The one that used to call herself Roman. I know it's not Carly B. The one before her, Nicki Minaj. She's Nicki and she's Roman. You know what I mean? A lot of these women have dual names, or they get on, and then hey, how you doing? And they make these other personalities, and you know, now it's Roman's revenge. It's Slim Shady's back, and all of this, and it's like, what effect does that have on people? It's basically the ultimate question of the video. I'm not saying it actually does. This is all entertainment purposes only. I just really see I see it in the world where people are double-minded every second almost. Like 1 minute we're talking about I want a rich life, I want a good life where I'm secure, but I'm not going to work or figure out how to get it. I'm going to be a superstar. I ain't going to do the hard working thing part. I'm just going to figure out I want to be a rapper or something. Double-mindedness, retardedness. I don't know. That's about all I have for that. Like I said, it's not really a big topic. It's not, well, it probably is, but, you know, maybe one of you can jump on that. All love, all praise to the Most High.